Well, there's no business quite like owning your own business. Just ask the more than 10 million women in this country who pour their hearts and souls into their own companies. And while many find success, it is hardly easy or guaranteed. That's why today, as part of our My Career series, we are exploring the secrets of success for women in business and simple tricks that they could use to stay ahead of the game. Here to help us out this morning is Anna Harvey, a successful businesswoman in her own right and the Assistant Administrator of the U.S. Small Business Administration's Office of Women Business Ownership. Woo! That is a mouthful.
It is a mouthful.
Good morning, Deanna. Good to see you this morning.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
You know, I have to tell you, I own my own small business, and so I know the unique challenges that face me or that I face and that I know a lot of other small business owners face as well, right?
Right, absolutely. Well, starting a small business is just not easy for anyone.
Sure.
But for women, it's particularly difficult. Even in this day and age, you wouldn't think so. But remember, we still have the children to take care of.
Yep.
And the responsibilities are the same. If you have a job, you still have to keep that job while you build the business. So the responsibilities get increased in dimension, but you still have to do all those things. So building a business requires a lot of mental fortitude and preparation.
You know, and it's interesting because for a lot of women these days, they want to start their own businesses. Given the economic times,
Absolutely.
They want to be their own bosses. Sure. But let's say I have $1 million idea. Where do I start?
Well, you have already started. You have the $1 million idea. That is fantastic because now you know what you want to do. You know what is going to drive you to success. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, we need to sit back a little bit and think exactly how we're going to achieve that. And the best way to do it is creating a business plan. Remember, you're not going to go anywhere if you don't have a map. This map, when you sit down and start answering your own questions on how we're going to do this, how long is it going to take me, where do I want to go, that is the secret to actually getting that idea into reality.
I think that's a great point because a lot of women don't do that, the business plans. They just have this idea and they start. And I know you said you didn't have a business plan.
I did not. I improvised my way to success. And believe me, it took me a long, long time to get to where I wanted to do just because I didn't have the time or I didn't make the time to sit down and think it through.
Absolutely. And that is so important. I know the SBA has created the Office of Women's Business Ownership. What does that office provide, Anna?
That is my office, and I'm very, very, very proud to be there because actually, being a business owner before, now I can be in front of the office and say, well, that really doesn't work. What we do is actually provide the counseling and training to women around the country. I have 110 women business centers around the country, and actually last year we trained and or counseled about 160,000 mainly women. We have some men coming through the centers because we are very welcoming.
Sure.
And once you go to those centers, we will sit you down and make you think about your business plan, your marketing plan. Do you need a loan? How to prepare yourself to get that loan? So we really give you the guidance that you need to be successful.
And I know that you have a program specifically aimed at helping women secure contracts, which I think is so important. What is it?
It is. It is very, very important. Of course, you need your counseling to start your business, but you also need the contracts, you need the clients. And we want women to think and to actually realize that the federal government is one of the best clients you could possibly get. It's not easy, but it's there and it's not going to go anywhere. So we have created a program to really set aside contract opportunities for women. All it means is that if you own 51% of your business and I own 51% of my business, you and I can compete for a particular contract. So it's really good opportunities to level the playing field for women in terms of federal contracting. It's a really, really good opportunity for women.
And another intriguing program under the purview of the White House is the SBA's Startup America initiative.
That's right.
Explain this.
That's right. It's a very innovative program. We're really trying to partner the private sector with the public sector to actually help companies that have this high growth potential to be successful. We want to mentor them and kind of hold their hands to success. And it's mainly about innovation. We really want to create those companies that are innovating. They're going to transform our economy again.
Well, what great information for a lot of women out there who are thinking of starting their own businesses. Anna, thank you so much for coming by and sharing this information with us this morning.
Thank you.
And if you want more information on these programs, simply head to the website. It's www.sba.gov. Oh, and don't go away because after the break, we're introducing you to one amazing woman who overcame business barriers to create her own thriving business. We'll be right back.